couldn't tell much more from 14th Street.
Now, we had an earlier eyewitness that told us he thought it appeared to be a 737. What you saw was a small, perhaps twin-engine airplane?
No, not a twin engine.
Up there dead. I just came from that building a half an hour ago. Half an hour ago. I was on the 43rd floor. Because there could be a lot of dead people up there. It could be terrorists. It could be terrorists. You never know. But I don't think so because I heard the plane. I was going in there and I heard something coming overhead and you can hear it sounded like a plane was in distress. You heard it going, like it was in trouble.
I heard a plane burst overhead, I heard a boom, I thought it was a solid unit.
That's what I thought. At first I thought when I heard the boom, I saw papers coming out. I said, oh, somebody's, you know, they just threw papers out of a plane or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a bomb or something. And all of a sudden I looked up and I couldn't believe my eyes. I know a lot of people that. I don't understand it's both sides too because the plane went in this way and it's probably on the other end.
Do you think?
Who knows if it even came out the other end?
You think so?
Sure, it might have.
Quite 9 o'clock. Maybe there's not everybody up there yet.
That's a good point.
Well, I sure do hope to God you're right.
Yeah.
That could have been explosives in a plane or something.
Oh my God, you're right. But it could just be the heat. It's trapped in there.
Now we're just landing on another rooftop. See it?
Oh yeah, oh my God. Now that building's on fire.
Glass floating around.
Yeah, right.
That's glass.
Yeah, that's right. And papers.
Why would the plane have to come for some reason? Inside the building. How is it? I just came from this building. About a half an hour.
Explosion they just showed on the news was another plane. So that was another plane that came through.
Another what?
That second explosion that we saw on the news.
Get out of here. You're telling me 2 planes in the building?
2 planes.
Terrorists.
I know, we saw the second big ones. Yeah.
What do they call them? Kamikaze pilots?
They said it was the second plane.
Second plane hit the building. Now we know it's terrorists. Now we know it's terrorist attacks.
That hit the tower on the right, but another guy told me that the one on the other side was another 737 coming from the south. This one was going down that way. The first one.
Did they hit the same building?
2 different buildings. Terrorists. Yeah.
They hit the other building too?
Yeah, the other building could hit right at midpoint. Another 737 hit on this one in this tower.
They got 1 and 2?
Yeah, they got 1 and 2. They're gone. and then two on the left. They just got the second hit. The second 737 came from the south. Came from over like the harbor. It came in. I did the 3D granted, so I'm not going back in that building. The building's safe, but I'm just afraid it's still there over the years.
I don't know what to do. Open my room. So it happened.
Today we had a national tragedy. Two airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country.
As you can imagine, it is absolute chaos here. The entire city has come to a standstill. Everyone just standing, looking at the smoke pouring out of the World Trade Center at this moment. There are certain people trying to call their families. All the cell phones are down, as you can imagine, since they are being at the World Trade Center is the antennas where people would be calling on the cell phones. Therefore, people are lining up around the block just to use a payphone at this point. Everyone's still trying to figure out what's going on. I ran into this woman named Susan. She was supposed to be in the World Trade Center today at this very moment.
They're gonna start a war.
What's today's date?
The day will go down in infamy.
The 11th?
11th is to say the day of the Camp David Accord.
Really? You don't have electricity?
It's weird, man.
TV won't go on?
Yeah, maybe the circuit breaker went on.
A couple of channels downtown. They're just not there.
I don't know that we should be down there, though, you know?
Because they said everything was okay and the second plane crashed over the second building.
And with one of the World Trade Centers collapsing, this has gone from bad to worse. It is nothing short of horrific. This is 1010 Wings Radio with this breaking news story. Let's go back now to our colleagues.
Right, it was a 737 that was hijacked in Boston. Apparently all the planes were hijacked. It's gone.
declares when the military proceeds an act of war. So the military is now at the same level that it would be if the United States was engaged in a war.
Wow. All right, give me like about 5 more minutes.
Thank you. I also want to point out that Kennedy Space Center has been shut down. Dulles Airport, I believe, has been evacuated because of suspicious packages. Hotels in Washington, D.C. are being evacuated because of reports of suspicious packages. And all United flights worldwide have been suspended. Families of United passengers can call a number, and give that number now, 800-932-8555. Again,
if you want to donate here, you live in the neighborhood, they are overwhelmed right now with volunteers and donations. Please come back in a few hours. They will definitely still need blood. They will definitely still be taking blood.
Everything off, out. I got nothing. So what am I gonna have people? And my kids are they were in the school, they saw the aeroplane, and they want to. They were saying, well, it's gonna happen to our building now. No, they got to freak out. But the firemen, one fireman, it's not fine. They said 30,000 people are finished. You know, my concern is the smell of dead body 2-3 days from now. It's going to smell like a... Think about it. You know how many weeks it's going to take to clean that up?
See that big building go down? Yeah. That's how I knew it.